gentlemen, please put your hands together and welcome to the stage your port shopping guide.
Thank you, everybody. We are here in the Caribbean, out at sea. How many people have enjoyed the last 8 days so far? Fantastic. Isn't it amazing? How about this? How many people are having a great time so far? Fantastic. Good. Well, we have one of the biggest shopping ports to go, and that is Roatan in Honduras. How many people have been to Roatan before? Wonderful. So you kind of know it. Now, how many people have shopped in Roatan? So you good, that you know that the shops are right there where we dock, which is fantastic. We don't have to take a tender in. We don't have to go on a bus or a taxi. It's actually right there. We organized that for Divina guests. We said, please, let's just have the shopping there, just on the last cruise of the season. And we are actually on the last cruise of the season. So what does that mean with all the shopping and the prices? Deals of the century, selection to die for. And another reason we're going to shop in Roatan, not only is it one of the very best shopping ports in the Caribbean, along with St. Martin and St. Thomas, but also because they go to the season of Alaska. The Alaska season starts in May, end of May, sometimes early May. They don't want to take all of their incredible tanzanites and diamonds and alexandrites and gold and silver and emeralds and rubies. They don't want to take all of that to Alaska from the Caribbean. They want to be able to sell as much as possible. So again, what happens to the prices? They go down. All right, so most people know me, which is great. My name is Victoria. I am from England and I live in America. And most people know where to find me. So I'm actually usually on deck 5 when you want me at my desk. I've worked in this industry for 8 years and I've traveled to over 18 different countries, and I love every single minute of my job because I'm here just to look after you. In fact, there are over 1,000 crew members on Divina, MSC Divina, right now. Over 1,000, taking care of you with every single need that you have. And they are truly the most magical crew members ever. And I'm the only crew member that looks after you in the ports of call as well. So I'm the only one, and I love it. And it's my job. Can you believe it? So anyway, I have studied with GIA gemologists. So that's why my knowledge I can then share with you. And Rob's knowledge will also share with you as well, because he's brilliant right here with his gemology. So that's Rob. So anyway, if you want to know how to find me, if you can please call me, please write this down. At any time you have any question, it doesn't have to be related to shopping. It could be about food or where you want to go, and a lovely restaurant in Honduras, and what type of restaurants to trust or not trust. Anything. Where's the bathroom in the ports? Please call me. And you can also get me on the ship all the time. It's 6165. It's called a deck phone. So any time of the day or night, please call me, 6165. If I'm sleeping, the phone will be just on silent, but I'll know that you called, and then I'll call you back in the morning. So please call me at that number, write that down. You'll find me the ports of call. Now, you've all got maps in front of you, and those maps have got the trusted and the recommended stores by MSC Cruise Line, and of course all the other cruise lines, and all the people that come here from all the countries all over the world to shop in Roatan and St. Thomas and St. Martin and Aruba, etc. So just know that those trusted stores will have my American cell phone number. So if you need to get hold of me in the ports, which you probably will for many reasons, please make sure you go to the manager, and the name of the manager will be on the VIP cards that I'm going to be giving you after the show. So make sure you say to Dinesh tomorrow, for example, or in Carolina del Sol, the name of the manager, just say, hey, can you get Victoria in here? It could be anything. It could be you want me to negotiate. It could be that you've really picked a beautiful setting and a beautiful stone and you want my opinion, or you want me to carry it back to the ship. Now remember that. People see me coming in. When you see me coming in from a port, am I not holding bags and bags? Do I not look like the bag lady? Well, why I look like the bag lady is because so many of you wonderful guests have purchased so many incredible pieces that I've got this bag, that bag, and every other bag I'm carrying for all you wonderful people. So just make sure you're not taking advantage. That's my job. Can you believe it? So I get to carry your beautiful pieces back to the ship so that you are free to go to the beach, to go on these fabulous excursions, and to do what you want around the port, because we do not have a long day in Roatan. Does anyone know what time we come back? 2, exactly. That's a joke. I had no idea, but I knew it was a short day. So I ask questions to the guests. They know more than I do. I know when we dock, but I'm not sure when we come back. So 2, which means we're all aboard at 1:30, right? Thank you very much, Lanny. I appreciate that. So now you know where to find me. Why do we shop in Roatan? Why do we shop in the Caribbean? Tax and duty free, precisely. The selection, the volume, the supply and demand, because we are not the only ship in the ocean. Although we may feel like we are, there are other ships. So they've got an incredible selection because of the supply and demand. They've got to have the supply and the selection for us, the tax and duty free. You cannot get this back home. You cannot get anywhere close to the selection that you're going to find in Diamonds International tomorrow in Roatan or in Del Sol and Caroloa. Some of you came to, I think, Jamaica or Chorrillos, and they're a smaller store. You've got one of the biggest stores of Del Sol and Caroloa in the Caribbean right here tomorrow in Roatan. However, Diamonds International is also a really large store, so they've got all of the selection that you're looking for. And why we also shop here in the Caribbean, not just to save money, save time, and see pieces that are just exorbitant, but we're also here to create memories and to capture memories. And Diamonds International will have everything for everybody's budget, no matter what you can afford. They will definitely have something for you. Tomorrow, I don't know the weather forecast. I'm sure my guests are going to tell me. What's the weather forecast? Lanny? Oh, he's looking on his phone. Well, anyway, there's no such thing before he finds out what it is. There's no such thing as rain. There's only liquid sunshine. It comes out of the air. You get soaking wet, and then you dry off. But if you don't like that soaking wet feeling, which I do love, then bring an umbrella. I've got one for you. I've got one for you at my desk. If you want one, whisper in my ear when we get here, because I've got about 3 left. If you want a beautiful umbrella, courtesy of Diamond International, I will be able to give that to you anytime today. Just call me or just tell me today after the show. So dress for the weather. If you've got an umbrella or a poncho, bring that. Otherwise, if you're like me, just get soaking wet. We're going to dry off, we're not going to drown, and we're not going to melt. Lanny? No liquid sunshine. Partly cloudy, thank you, Lanny. Exactly. We have no liquid sunshine. So do remember to bring your ship card. That gets you on and off of the ship. It also gets you in and out of your cabin. So bring the ship card, very important. Bring your credit cards and bring cash. Credit cards are used in stores like Del Sol, Caroloa, and Diamonds International. Whatever country you're from, they will give you the rate of exchange for your country with the American dollar or with the Honduras currency that they have there. So bring that and bring cash. You might want to go on an excursion. Sometimes they like tips afterwards. In fact, they always like tips. So bring cash for the tips. Bring cash for the tours that you go on if you're not getting one on the ship. But I do suggest you do go and get one on the ship. You want to bring your tour tickets, and you want to bring the maps that you have in front of you and the VIP cards that I'm going to be giving you right after the show. So those VIP cards are also like your Bible, like the maps that you have in front of you, because I'm going to give you the name of the manager and also what you're looking for. It could be an Alexandrite ring. That's very specific. That's going to save you a lot of time in the short day we have when we have to be all aboard at 1:30. That's going to get you straight to the manager's prices, no faffing around. They're going to take you straight to that case with rings, only Alexandrite rings, you see, as opposed to, where do I go? That won't happen. I'm trying to save you the time in the ports of call. So get those VIP cards from me and maximize tomorrow in Roatan in that short day we have in port. So now, you've got a checklist right in front of you. Now, on that checklist, you're going to put your name. If you open your maps, you'll see. You'll put your name and what you're celebrating. You might be celebrating a birthday, an anniversary, or just life itself. So I want you to be able to put down what you want. If you want bamboo products, that's going to be Caroloa, because I'm going to tell you about Caroloa, because everything is made of bamboo. If it's Tanzanite, you want to mark that down as well. So this is where we dock. If you can see a ship in that picture, I certainly can't. Does anyone see a ship in that picture? There is a ship somewhere, but I don't... Oh, here's little Divina. Aren't we cute? So right there is where the shops are. It's absolutely perfect. Yes, obviously it's not to size. Normally the ship would appear much bigger, but that is just my little map. But we are very close to where we shop, which is fantastic in such a short day. So now why do we buy jewelry? Jewelry, specifically we buy jewelry. As I said before, it creates memories. Everybody here is probably wearing a piece of jewelry that we remember exactly who gave it to us, where it was given to us. What room were we in? Were we in a restaurant? Were we at the top of a mountain? Were we in a beautiful country like Spain, for example? Where were we when we were given that beautiful piece? Was it an heirloom? Did it go back in our families? Anyone wearing their grandmother's ring, for example? Oh, wow, that's wonderful. Now, I'm guessing, not because of your age, I'm just guessing that any of our grandmothers probably had a miner's cut back then. And I'm going to tell you about the different cuts in diamonds. But that lady who's wearing her grandmother's ring has obviously got sentimental value, which is so incredible. So that is why we buy jewelry. No pieces are the same, no two pieces. They are as unique as each person. Oftentimes it's a female that wears more jewelry than a man. So no two ladies are the same. Impossible. We can't be. Our personalities, our looks, our height, everything is different. So our jewelry is different. That's why we buy something that speaks to us, or something that's given to us by somebody that is important to us, like our grandmothers. So jewelry is as unique as we are as people, and it creates memories, and it creates memories for the rest of our lifetime. So all this jewelry that we're going to see tomorrow, we're going to see in Diamonds International. And Diamonds International is incredible for many, many, many reasons. Number one, it is the largest tax and duty-free jewelry and watch retailer, not just the Caribbean, but on the planet. It says the Caribbean because they're being modest, but I happen to know on the entire planet, and I'm going to explain why. They have the largest selection of watches and of diamonds and of precious gemstones. And they also have a lifetime upgrade policy. So whether you buy something tomorrow in Diamonds International, for the rest of your life, you can upgrade that one piece for free, no charge, for whatever piece that you upgrade it to. And if, like this lovely lady who's wearing her grandmother's ring, she might want to, obviously she's going to want to wear it forever, but she might want to look at the diamond of the future, which is patented by the US government and actually only found in Diamonds International. But she wants to always wear her grandmother's ring or a diamond. Well, what Diamonds International will do while we are in port tomorrow, because they have some of the best jewelers right there on hand, is they will place her grandmother's diamond, take it from her ring and place it in a pendant. And then she can go all around the store and see multitude of precious diamonds of all different cuts, colors, carat weights, and clarity. Anywhere in the store, whether it's a brand name or a non-brand name, she'll be free to see something of her own choosing, yet always being able to wear her grandmother's diamond, for example. She might want to keep it in her ring. I'm just giving an example of what Diamonds International will do. They will take that diamond and they will place it in a different setting. Now, if you take out your port shopping mats and circle Diamonds International, that's where we're going to go first off in the day. So those of you who would like to get up early with me, I know you guys do. If you want to get up early and you want to come into Diamonds International with me, come into port with me, the early bird catches the worm, I will be on the gangway just outside of the ship. So once we're through security, I'll be waiting for my shopping party. I can take up to 25 of you right into town at 8:30 in the morning. So if you line up at 8, you'll get out off the gangway, maybe 8:25, whenever we dock, whenever we're cleared from security, I will be standing outside waiting for my shopping party. And at the end, when I give you the VIP cards, sign up, because I want the first 25 people to come in with me. Now, the journey of your diamond, your grandmother's diamond, your engagement ring, your wedding ring, the journey of a diamond, you might not know because your husband gave it to you, your boyfriend gave it to you, your mother gave it to you. However, maybe the person who bought it, they don't know the journey that diamond took that they're now going to be giving to their partner in life. And I'm going to tell you, this is the journey that your diamond has taken. It actually nearly always starts at De Beers. De Beers is the mine. And over 98% of the diamonds worth mining in the whole world come from De Beers, based in Africa, in Namibia. It goes straight from De Beers and it's then sold to a site holder. There are only 80 site holders in the entire world, and only 3 of those site holders are allowed to sell to the general public. One of them being Graf, who sells to the royal family. The second one is Tiffany, and you're spending thousands of dollars on a beautiful blue box that you're then going to throw away. Does anybody know the third and only other site holder? Who said that? You did? Bonnie said it. I hadn't even got the words out. What is the only third site holder in the entire world that can sell to the general public? Straight from the mine to the site holder to you. Diamonds International. Those of you who are watching on TV, Diamonds International. And you have a little gift inside. You get $100 off anything. Did you hear that, Lanny? You can buy Bonnie anything and you get $100 off. My weatherman. Anyway, so here we go. That is the journey of the diamond. It's going to obviously be sold to a site holder, but then it went on and got sold to a broker, and then onto a cutter, then sold on to a polisher, then sold on to a jewelry designer, then sold on to a manufacturer, then sold on to a wholesaler, and then it's sold on to you. Now that's all of you in this room that owns a diamond. Unless you bought it at Diamonds International, then that's the journey of your diamond. Not yours, because you do have the crown of light. So anyway, this is the journey of your diamond tomorrow. It starts at De Beers, it comes from that mine, then Diamonds International purchases over $80 million worth of diamonds, and then it goes straight to you. So the diamond that you purchase tomorrow in Roatan in Diamonds International will go from the mine to mine. And the only thing in the middle is Diamonds International, the wonderful store that I'm going to be telling you about today. That is the journey. No middlemen. No, the cost is not going up. The cost stays the same because they are the site holder. They do buy in bulk and they buy the best diamonds in the world. And that's why you'll get a selection. And the budget for anybody, whatever you're looking for, it could be a $500 graduation diamond to a $100,000 collector's piece, or even a $20,000 anniversary upgrade. That is what you'll find at Diamonds International. Now choose your style and setting. You might find a beautiful stone or a beautiful ring, but you don't want it in that setting. So what I suggest is look for a setting you like, look for possibly a loose stone that you like, and then you can choose it, and then when you go away within a few hours, it will be ready for you. Because that was what the jeweler will do when you're gone, and I'll be there to pick it out and bring it back to the ship for you. So that's what's called the diamond bar in Diamonds International. So you can think it up, you create your own piece, and it's really custom made by you. If you can imagine it, if you can dream it up, Diamonds International can create that piece for you. How many people have been together over 35 years? Okay. How many people over 40 years? Oh my gosh. How many people over 45 years? How many people over 50 years? You're killing me. I don't have enough gifts. Over 50 years. You're not even 51. 62 years? No, I'm talking about married. I didn't think so. She looks like she's 50. Oh, it's okay. ¿Cuántos años juntos con su esposo? 8 years. Oh, forget about it. You haven't even got close to these people. Leave me alone with these people. Do you mind? So you've been over 45 years. Okay, if you come to my desk later tonight, I'm going to give you $250 off anything in Diamonds International. And the only thing is, I think you can't buy brand names, but that's it. You can buy everything else. So please come to my desk tonight between 7:30 and 8:30. I've got a gift for all these people married over 40 years. So that's really important. So now there's a lifetime trade-in policy. I told you that. So if you want to upgrade your ring, for example, and place it in a pendant, you can upgrade for the diamond of the future. Or you can just go and shop for whatever you like to do. Now, the past diamonds, this lady's wearing her grandmother's wedding ring, right? The diamond ring. Do you know that was probably back then a miner's cut with about 47 facets? Did you know that? Beautifully sparkled back then and probably sparkles now. But the diamond of the current day is called a round brilliant. That's got even more facets, more ways to attract the light to then reflect the light out. It's got 57 facets approximately. But the diamond of the future was created by the owner of Diamonds International, one of the two brothers, Albert Gadd. He wanted to create a diamond like the round brilliant, but something that could sparkle more and have more fire and more brilliance than any diamond in the entire world. So he had to think in his mind, I've got to find the most perfect cutter to create that diamond with the most perfect cuts and the amount of facets, the amount of cuts on that diamond that is going to outsparkle the current diamond of today, which is the round brilliant. And he created the world's fastest selling, most popular diamond in the world by the name, the Crown of Light. And I have a replica here. In fact, I get stopped at every airport because they think it's real. Am I going to be flying commercially if this was real? This is a beautiful plastic replica of the Crown of Light. It has 90 facets, 24 more facets than any other diamond of current day. And that is because Albert Gadd wanted to have something that outsparkled and outperformed any diamond in the world. This is patented by the US government. And this is only sold exclusively in Diamond International. So if you want to look at this, please do. Don't steal it. I've got my eyes everywhere in the back of my head. This is my only crown of light, and it's a replica. But when you go into Diamond International tomorrow, you can see the real crown of light. You can see it under the loop. Check it out with the round brilliant. Check it out with your own diamond, and you will see how the crown of light right here on the right will outperform the round brilliant tenfold. You can see it from across the street. If you're wearing one like this lovely lady here, Bonnie, if you're wearing your crown of light tomorrow, just stand one side of the street and we'll all line up the other side. You will see her diamond, her crown of light, outsparkle and outperform any others. So if you wanted a crown of light in a blue diamond, you might prefer blue to white, or a cognac diamond, go into Diamond International, look at their selection, and again, you're going to get the lowest prices anywhere in that store, which is the largest in the world. And their selection is honestly more than any selection I've ever seen in my entire life. And remember, they're not going to take all this to Alaska with them. They've got so many collections, like the Galaxy collection, the Regal collection, if you feel like a queen. They've got the Trendy collection, and they've got the Crown Brilliant collection. Stackables, they've got them in the cognac color, blue diamonds, even yellow diamonds. They've got all sorts of shapes. And when I say shapes, I'm talking about the marquise shape, the princess shape, whatever shape that you like that speaks to you. They have that in the crown of light, like the octagon shape, the pear, the cushion. All these are new to Diamonds International. They've had the crown of light for years, because I started in 2016, and it was recent that Albert Gadd had created this incredible diamond that was more sparkly than any diamond in the world. But in these last, I would say, 8 years, he's perfected it so much that there are all different colors of diamonds and all different shapes, whatever shape that you prefer, they will have in the crown of light if that's the diamond that you're looking for. So remember, at the end of the show, when I give you the VIP cards, I'm going to write Crown of Light Ring or Crown of Light Upgrade or a non-branded diamond, whatever you want, whatever you're looking for. Remember, I'm going to be giving you those VIP cards after the show, because if you fill out this VIP request form, that's the one that's going to be inside your maps. I'll be able to do that for you. How many people have heard of Caroloa? Okay, a lot of you, but not so many, which is good. Do you know what these two sticks are? They're bamboo. And you know what bamboo is? Bamboo is some of the strongest material in the world. It goes to make flooring and scaffolding. It is amazing. Bamboo is amazing. It actually grows up to about 4 feet a day. Now, in Caroloa, everything is made of bamboo. It is cool, clean, soft, and green. Now, what does that mean? Well, bamboo is eco-friendly. It helps the planet. It cleans the atmosphere naturally as it grows. It also cleans the oceans. It keeps the oceans safe. So this is a really eco-friendly plant. We want bamboo to grow. But what's amazing about Caroloa is everything in the store is made of bamboo. Now, you can go into Caroloa and buy the underwear, buy the socks, bundle buy. 2 pairs of socks, 2 pairs of underwear, and 2 t-shirts. You're going to get 25% off. It's a really great saving for anyone from any country in the world. However, if you are in the market for sheets, if you are in the United States, and anywhere in the United States, Caroloa sheets are softer than 1,000 thread count Egyptian cotton. They are 3 degrees cooler than cotton. That goes for the clothing as well. And if you live in the States, you have free shipping anywhere in America, 100% free shipping, and you get 25% off the first pair, 10% off the first pair, 20% off 3 or more pairs, and then you get 15% off 2 sets of sheets. Now that's free shipping anywhere in the States. So if you're in the market for a set of sheets and you want something really soft, and if he sleeps hot and she sleeps cold, it will warm her up and cool him down, because they're thermal regulated, not just soft and cool and clean and green, but they are thermal regulated. They also wick away the sweat, wick away the moisture. So it never holds into any moisture or bacteria buildup, which causes sheets to smell. So that won't happen because it wicks away the moisture. That goes for the clothing, the sheets, and what is the one thing better than sleeping on Caroloa sheets? The mattress, Bonnie. You can't be getting Diamonds International bags from me all throughout this show. But wait a second. You didn't, did you? Did you? Do you have one? Oh, well, hello, I've got 2 living... What do you think of your Caroloa mattress? Okay, so now I'm going to do my little speech. How many people come to the Caribbean to sail on this gorgeous Divina ship to buy a mattress? They forget about the excursions to the beach and the dolphins and kissing sloths. That's what I do. But do you know how many people just come here? They want to buy a mattress. I'm going on Divina to the Caribbean to buy a mattress. How many people, when they book their tickets, think that, thank you? Nobody comes here to buy a mattress. But how many people do you think leave Divina with a mattress? You would be surprised, 15 to 25% of this ship will leave Divina on Thursday with a mattress, not under their arm and not in their suitcase, because Caroloa will ship it to you anywhere in America for free. And not only that, you get 100 days to lie on this beautiful cloud that wicks away the moisture and the sweat so it never holds on to anything. They'll pick it up. If you don't like it after 100 days of sleeping on a cloud that alleviates 95% of joint pain, if you don't like it, Caroloa will come and pick it up from you. You don't even have to ship it back to them. They are that well. You've got a question? Already? Haven't finished yet? Are they flippable? For God's sake, she's asking me a question. I haven't got a clue. Can we wait till tomorrow and ask them? Are they flippable? No, they're not flippable. Thank you very much, Bonnie. You can turn them, but you can't flip them. Okay, all right. Let's have our conversations at the end if you don't mind. But yeah, do ask them in the store, because on Roatan they've got a wonderful mattress. You can all lie on the bed. Believe me, I don't think you'll get up off it. It will be me pulling you off the bed. Ask this lovely lady, Bonnie. This is my friend Bonnie, okay? So she knows about it, but also go into Roatan and ask them that question, because it really is important. If you have had a mattress at home, if you're American this is, that's over 5, 6, 7, or 8 years old, oh my gosh, you are in the market for a mattress, because your mattress will be almost double the weight. And why that is because of dead skin cells and because of bed bugs and because of sweat. My two friends in front who have the mattress are nodding, because it will attract all of that bacteria and the sweat and the smell. Sorry, but that's our mattresses. But because of the bamboo in these wonderful Caroloa mattresses, the bamboo and the charcoal and the memory foam, all of that combined, it's the bamboo that repels the sweat, the dead skin cells, the bed bugs, all of the things that our mattresses attract, this repels it. And actually this cruise, my mother's on the cruise, I'm sure some of you have met her, she bought a mattress in Aruba. So she's already got the mattress, and that's going to be shipped. By the time she gets home, it's going to be there 3 days later. So Thursday, she'll have it by the weekend. So again, 100 days for free, sleeping on a cloud that alleviates 95% of joint pain, that can never hold on to any sweat, dead skin cells, or bed bugs. It is a no-brainer. How many people know of one of the rarest, the most beautiful, colored gemstones in the world by the name of tanzanite? Rob knows, you know, right? Tanzanite is the only colored gemstone that sparkles like a diamond. It is trichloric in color, meaning when you hold it to the light, not only will it sparkle like a diamond, it has got pinks, blues, fuchsias, lavenders, all in that one stone. That's what gives it the rarity. That's what gives it the beauty. That's why people buy tanzanite. But tanzanite is a generational gemstone, which means that in our generation, it has been found, it was founded in 1967. It will be mined. It has been being mined, and they are still mining for these tiny lilac-colored stones. And because of that, it will be depleted within our generation. So when your children or your grandchildren get to be your age, it will be depleted. There's no doubt about it, because we've got about, geologists say this, not gemologists, geologists who've got no stake in the game, about what, 10 to 15 years left? 5? It's going to be less than 15 years of tanzanite, and it's only found in East Africa. And because Albert Gadd's brother, Morris Gadd, that is the two brothers, Albert Gadd created the Crown of Light. The other brother, Morris Gadd, he was the one who was the site holder over the mine at the beginning. So that is why Safi Kalima is the brand to trust, because he and his miners would get the richest of the blues and the fuchsias and the lavender, the richest of the stones, the largest of the stones. That is where the value is. Now, back home in your jewelry store, if you are lucky enough to have tanzanite, I'm guessing there'll be a few pieces there. There'll be small stones. They'll be lilac in color, very pretty, but they don't hold the value of the deep, rich blues of the Safi Kalima tanzanite that you will see tomorrow in Diamonds International. So whatever your budget, whatever you can afford, if you are in the market for a precious gemstone, a rare gemstone, a gemstone that I've had people on at previous cruises just buy one big loose stone that they could afford, and then they go and put it in the safe for when their granddaughter goes to college. I say buy it and wear it, because it's always going to be going up in value. And another thing they're doing just on this cruise, because it is the last one of the season, Dinesh is the manager of Diamond International. With every Tanzanite piece that you buy, or any Tanzanite piece, it could be something so small, it could be the Brolo bracelet for only $500, you're going to get a free Tanzanite necklace. It's an Omega necklace, silver plate, but the Tanzanite on it is a real Tanzanite. So no matter what piece you buy, you're going to get that for free. And if you buy 2 pieces, you're going to get 2 necklaces for free. And if they forget, I'm there to make sure you get the 2. So however many pieces of Safi Kalima Tanzanite that you purchase tomorrow in Roatan, in Diamond International, with Dinesh, who's going to give you the lowest price in the store, he's also going to give you a Tanzanite necklace, an Omega necklace in the store as well, which is ultra generous of him. So make sure that you mark off Safi Kalima Tanzanite in your VIP request form so I can write that down at the end of the show. This is what you'll get, is the one on the left. If you want the Tanzanite earrings, you can definitely ask for them, but they are rather small. This is a necklace, and it's actually a really nice size stone to get for free. It's worth at least $350. Now, anyone heard of Glow of the Caribbean? Glow of the Caribbean is a natural topaz. But this is why it's so unique. It is cut in a certain way that absorbs the light, and it absorbs the sunlight during the day. And then what that means is it then at night glows. That's why it's called Glow of the Caribbean. Every one of these pieces are nautical, very, very inexpensive. All of them are less than $1,000, believe me. Glow of the Caribbean is a gorgeous, precious gemstone in blue, real topaz, blue, yellow, green, whatever color that suits you, or all multicolors. And they're sold exclusively at Diamonds International tomorrow in Roatan. You'll notice that Glow was not in any Diamonds International before. If you saw it, did anyone see Glow imports? Yeah, you saw it. Where do we see it? Milano. It was only Milano. So Milano had it, but Milano won't be in Roatan. So this is our final and only opportunity. If you want to purchase something extremely nautical, extremely unique, patented, so they cannot, and no one else would have anything that glows in the dark except Glow of the Caribbean, they make wonderful gifts. So if you want a gift for someone back home of a whale or of a crab or a dolphin or something like that, then I would consider Glow of the Caribbean in Diamonds International tomorrow. You might want to mark your VIP request forms saying Glow, and I can give you a VIP card for that. How many people are watch collectors, also known as timepieces? Well, that's charming, isn't it? Nobody. How many people would like to be watch collectors? There you go. A lovely lady sitting right here who's 62 years old, right? Okay, well, you are going to go to Diamonds International with me tomorrow, and you are going to see a wonderful selection of fantastic timepieces, watches, also known as watches. That's the sophisticated way of saying a bloody watch. So anyway, if you wanted pre-owned Rolex, for example, you're on a waiting list for years back home. If you want a pre-owned Rolex, or my personal favorite, Philip Stein. If you want a Bremont, that's also wonderful. Hublot, Crown of Light, whatever you see in Diamond International watch and design, they're all wonderful collector's pieces. My personal favorite is Philip Stein. Philip Stein, has anyone heard of the Feel Good watch? And now I'm going to tell you why you know about Philip Stein. I'm wearing my Philip Stein, and I would never go anywhere without it. Because in the back of a Philip Stein watch, every single Philip Stein piece, there is a chip. It's a digital chip, a natural chip that brings us back to the Earth's natural frequency technology. So all the time, the Earth is always at 7.83 megahertz. Our grandparents, the lady who gave you that ring, your grandmother, and your great-grandmother, all of our great-grandparents and our grandparents, their bodies were at 7.3 megahertz, in line with the Earth, because they didn't have cell phones and cell towers and computers and microwaves and televisions. They didn't have what takes our body off being grounded. The most important thing is being grounded with the Earth. That's why we of today, we are off balance. We are stressed more easily. We don't have good night's sleeps. We have joint pains, even Parkinson's disease. And Philip Stein is known to bring us back to the Earth's natural frequency technology. And tests have proven that it helps with Parkinson's disease. Anybody with the shakes, if you've got a grandparent that has Parkinson's, look into Philip Stein. Don't just take my word for it. Go to Google. This was given away 3 separate times on Oprah's Favorite Things. This is the official watch of the New York Yankees, because 100% of them wore this watch for a month and 98% of them experienced less joint pain. If you aren't in the market for a watch, consider a sleep bracelet, Philip Stein sleep bracelet, because if you have trouble sleeping, this sleep bracelet will get you to sleep quicker, deeper, and more of a REM sleep than without it. It's like having an hour of yoga right before going to bed at night. It's naturally lets your body produce 26% more melatonin than we naturally produce, because we don't produce that anymore because we are not in line with the earth. Now, everybody knows, who knows me, knows I have an abundance of energy. I'm not saying that this is going to give you energy like me. That would be something that a lot of people would like to bottle up. But I'm sorry, I have it and I can't share it. But I tell you what, it doesn't make me tired in the afternoons. It keeps my energy level all day. You know I've got high energy because we go to the gym in the mornings. But I mean, it keeps me level all day, and I will not sleep without it. Now, this is just a watch. So again, if you're not in the market for a watch, consider a sleep bracelet. It's about, what, $400? Less than $400. It's less. Thank you, Lanny and Bonnie. Oh, you've got, what are you wearing? Oh my gosh, these are not my plants in the audience. I think I owe you money for this. These two people are wearing the day bracelet, right? It's the sport bracelet. Oh, it does all day. So there, I was about to say that. There's a day bracelet and there's a night bracelet. You wouldn't want to mix them up. But again, it's how much? About $300. $200. Oh my gosh. Listen, will you come with me and negotiate? Because, I mean, apparently you're really good. Anyway, Diamond International will give you the bottom price. So a day bracelet, a sleep bracelet, or a watch. This does it all. So there are wonderful pieces, as I just showed you. There's the two-faced ones. If you're two-faced, I'm just kidding. There are the two-faced watches. There's the one-faced for men. Ladies, the watches are about $1,000. I bought mine for $1,300 in Diamond International in Alaska. I found one of my guests last week, they bought a few watches under that price, way under. So you can see all the different shapes and sizes. There you are, the sleep bracelet. Sleep bracelet, sport, day bracelet. And then the watches, fantastic, interchangeable straps. Oprah gave it away 3 times on Oprah's favorite things. So if you're in the market to really feel good, to really ground you to the earth, it's like a grounding mat, but we can't go everywhere with a grounding mat. Unless, of course, you're at a computer all day and you write books, like I do that too, but I can't always be on a grounding mat. So this is what you want when you want to go to the shops, go in the car. You want to feel grounded to the earth at the 7.83 megahertz. Now here, if you bundle buy, if you want to buy a watch or you want to buy some jewelry, they can really come down low on the prices of the jewelry, because Philip Stein is a brand. But the jewelry, you might want to get something that's not branded at all. They can come really, really low in the price because you're bundle buying. So that's also something to think about if you want to bundle buy in Diamonds International. This is my shopping party. This will be us tomorrow morning, and I want you to sign up. As I said, I can only take in the first 25, and it's at 8:30 in the morning if you'd like to get up early on your second to last morning. Wait till the following C day. You can lie in that day, but don't lie in on Roatan morning, tomorrow morning. You want to come in with me. It's going to be so much fun because we're going to walk in together. Everything is fun with me. So we obviously can see that. So come on, sign up. First 25 people, 8:30 in the morning. We're meeting the middle of the ship gangway outside of the ship. So once we've gone through security, because there's always a big cluster of people excited to get off the ship, I totally understand that. So let's not be in that cluster. Let's try to line up early, and then boom, we're right there off the ship, and we'll get off the ship first so that you come in with me to Diamond International. Rum punch will be flowing all day, beers, water, whatever you want, sodas, anything like that, they will have in Diamond International tomorrow morning. And they will be open as soon as they see our ship coming over the horizon. They will be open for us. So we roll in at 8:30, 8:35 in the morning. They will be ready for us, ringing that bell. Some of you picked up charms from me throughout the trip. I didn't have desk hours every night, but the nights I did, I had charms for you. Charms. Anyway, tonight I'll have some charms for you. So if you want to come to my desk, come between 7:30 and 8:30. And in Diamond International, they will give you the charm of Roatan tomorrow. They'll also give you a bracelet. So if you have kids back home, or if you want to keep one for yourself, come to me tonight between 7:30 and 8:30. Or if you want me to recap this show, I'll do that and get your bracelet and charm of the day tomorrow. If I've spoken too quickly, then this show will be recorded. It is recorded now. And the people watching on TV right now will be able to see it in the afternoon and the evening of this evening. So you'll be able to recap on what I've said, or you can just come to my desk between 7:30 and 8:30. The next prize goes to somebody in here who knows what my dress, not you, Lanny and Bonnie, you can't answer the question. What does my dress represent? Thank you, the thin blue line. And who are that? Law enforcement. Rob, Am I spitting? Rob, you get the prize. Thank you for that. You get $100 off anything in Diamonds International. Yes. My dress represents the most heroic people in the world. Thank them for their service. So if anyone has law enforcement in their family, or if you are law enforcement, you don't want to shout about it in front of everybody here, I understand. But make sure you let me know or get your wife to tell me, because I have a gift for each and every one of you wonderful heroes. So that's my little story about my dress and about this charms. And now we're going to go to the funnest shops in the port. How many people know of Del Sol? Good. Wonderful. Okay, well, Del Sol is one of my personal favorites. Del Sol is incredible. They have t-shirts like this one with wonderful graphics on them. However, when you go in the sun with these graphics, they go a completely different color. Who's going to give me the largest wow? Oh, Rob, come on. It wasn't rigged. He did give me the largest wow. That's for you. Okay, so everything in Del Sol is obviously wonderfully made. They have t-shirts for toddlers to double, triple X, large men, women, whatever. If you're a big kid, you want to go in and get something in Del Sol, because if you buy 2 t-shirts, you're going to get for free, oh yes, it does say Roatan, you're going to get for free a Del Sol tote bag. And what happens to the tote bag when it goes in the sun? It wasn't Bonnie that shouted that loudly. I'm sure it was the lady that's got her grandmother's wedding ring on. Wasn't it you? She hasn't said a bloody word. Thank you. You said that without your lips moving, because it was her. Anyway, listen. But you know what? I've got some other people here that are going to give me a big wow, because you'll get a tote bag. Now, this one doesn't say a word on it, but whoever's going to really get excited. That was the lady in the yellow. Oh my God, she's twins with her husband. There we are. Miss Portugal. Beautiful girl. That's for you. So again, when you go into Del Sol, go and get 2 t-shirts. Have fun. And everything changes color in the sun. From the nail polishes. If you go in and get 3 nail polishes, you'll get 3 for free. Not 1, 3. Who's got a little girl back home? Look at that. What color is that? Can't win again. What color is it? White? No, it's not. I asked you what color it was, I said. No, Rob got it wrong, but you got it right. There you go. It's purple, because everything changes color in the sun. Who's got that little darling little granddaughter? Okay, I know it's the lady with it. Okay, good. Well, I can see you guys over there. So again, Rob was right on this one, but he didn't shout. You did. I'm coming to you guys. So if you go into Del Sol tomorrow, you're going to get these lovely hair clips. And she caught it nicely. Well done. So anyway, you're going to get these lovely hair clips. Now, this is yellow to start with, but what does it end with? What? It's pink. Who said pink? Yes, you deserve it, because you're way over there. You're making me run. Gosh, my second workout of the day. All right, so you see what I'm saying? Everything will change color. Nail polishes, get 3, and say you get 3, because if they give you 1 for free, say no. I'm sailing with Victoria. She says I get 3 for free. So I'm going to give you this, because I missed out on you, lovely lady who's been shopping with me. Claire, right? Claire? Not so much, Claire. So it's purple. So these are things you can get 3 on a little card in Del Sol. So have fun in Del Sol and buy whatever you want, and you'll get the free, a tote bag. Now, please don't scream at this, but no, because nobody's getting them. No, I said no, nobody's getting them. But these are my sunglasses, okay? Now, let me tell you something about my sunglasses. Well, of course they're light blue in color on the rims, and of course they change color in the sun. But that's nothing for what I'm going to tell you right now. So they go another blue in the sun, which is amazing. Oh, no, we don't shout at Victoria's sunglasses, because these are mine. And you aren't getting them. So listen, these are polarized and UVA and UVB protected. So UVA and UVB protected is sunscreen for your eyes. Polarized sunglasses back home run you about $450, $500. It could be even more. Because when you put polarized sunglasses on, everything is now in high definition. It is magical. We've already got the rainforests that are magical, and the scenery, and the dolphins, and the ocean. But when you put Del Sol Soleils on, everything is now in 3D and high definition. It's absolutely even more magical than you can imagine. But guess what? They have over 70 styles to choose from. They start at $59. You get 15% off your first pair. Have one in the home. Have one in your car. Buy one for the lady looking after the cat back home, or the plants. These are wonderful gifts. But let me tell you something else about these incredible Soleils glasses. They are the last pair of sunglasses you'll ever buy. Why, Bonnie and Lanny? They're guaranteed. So for life. So that means if a sloth nicks them when you're in the rainforest, if you leave them on the hop-off bus in Roatan tomorrow, if you sit your big fat ass on them, because we've had so much food on this ship, if you break them, if they get stolen, Del Sol will replace them for the rest of your life for free. How is that possible? It doesn't matter what country you come from. You can be from Europe, Portugal, Spain, England, Australia, Canada. It doesn't matter, because when you buy one of these wonderful pairs of sunglasses, it comes in a box with a serial number. And that serial number is your own number. So make sure you register it. All you have to do is register it online. Very easy. And in 10 years from now, that sloth decides to steal your glasses in a rainforest, Del Sol will replace them the rest of your life for free. That is why these are the last pair of sunglasses you'll ever buy. How about that then? I think that is fantastic. So remember, Del Sol got a great selection in ports tomorrow. Over 70 styles, 10% off the first pair, 15% off 2 pairs or more. Again, great gifts. Birthdays, Christmas, Easter, whatever's coming up. And as I said, the lady looking after the cat back home. God, I'm spitting. Anyway, shop with me in Roatan. Please sign up. I love you guests. I mean, that's why I can't even believe this is a job. I just love to be with you all. I love to look after you. I love to save you time. I love to save you money. So sign up with me to come shopping. The shops are right there. We'll be together. And if you see something and you love it, I'm telling you, Captain Antonino is not going to turn that ship around. He is going to say, you should have got it in Roatan. If you see it and you love it, buy it. You don't do this every month. You wonderful wives of 45 years, 50 years, treat yourself. You don't do it every year. You don't do it every week. You may not even do it every 5 years. This is the time to buy. This is the time to buy in Roatan. And this is the time to have fun. It's a cruise. It's an experience of a lifetime. So commemorate this dream cruise. At least that's what I say. And on that note, I think that's the end of my show. Thank you all lovely, wonderful people for coming.